All right, guys. Friday night here, right outside Philadelphia. Guys, we got some really cool news. Let me turn this music down, guys. Sorry about that. We are going to show you a lot of the tools that are already inside Builderall. October 1st, if you don't know this already, Builderall 4.0 will be having their huge launch, $165,000 in prizes. They're giving away a Porsche, a Ford F-150, Camaro, and Cindy. They're also giving away something like an Apple product.
They're giving away 40 prizes. You just mentioned the top 3, and there's going to be prizes for number 4 to number 40. So 37 people are actually also going to win the prize of the amazing MacBook 13-inch, one of the top-of-the-line models. It's really just unheard of. I mean, grand total, over $165,000 that they're giving away. Biggest launch, not only for this year, but probably forever for this industry.
Hopefully that'll grow, though. So, on another launch, but... So anyway, hey, this is really cool stuff. We've been over this stuff. Check out some of the other videos. Just so you guys know, I'm Chris Chesar. This is Cindy Branson. We are both ambassadors with Builderall, and we're also affiliates. And guys, what we're doing here is not only are we practicing, but we're going live to my YouTube channel at the same time that we're going live to Cindy Branson's, Cindy Branson USA YouTube, correct?
Yes, Cindy Branson, correct.
Yeah. Oh, it's just Cindy Branson, not the USA part?
It is just Cindy Branson, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm sorry about that.
That is okay.
So, yeah, we're streaming live to both. And what we want to talk about are some of the tools that you already get, because this is a crucial, I shouldn't say crucial, this is an exciting time to get into Builderall, because we have the $1. You can get in for $1. And how long do you get? 30 days. 30
days. 30 days, full, all access, no restrictions. You get to use every single thing that they have. It's really gives you plenty of time to decide that this is going to just be everything you need to brand and grow and scale your business. It's really going to be amazing. We've already helped so many people transition online and rebrand online, and I mean, we have some success stories that are really great.
Absolutely, Cindy, and that's a great point, but I want to go back to the $1 for 30 days. And why is it such a great time to get in? Because Builderall on October 1st, when they do their huge launch, things are going to change.
Yes, they are.
Me and Cindy want you to get in. Just click on one of the links in whatever channel you're watching on in the description. And don't worry about it. You'll be on our team. It doesn't matter. So, guys, what's going to happen is you're going to get grandfathered in. So you're going to get locked in to the regular premium plan price right now, which is $69.90 per month. So you get in for $1. But the thing is, you're going to get 30 days, so you're going to get to check out all the new stuff that's coming for $1. I mean, is that insane?
That is completely insane. But on top of that, there is an additional funnel club that they're going to get, because they are getting in for $1 before the last minute of September 30th. That means that they have the funnel club, and that means that they won't have to pay that $199, which is going to go into effect October 1st. So it's just extra savings, along with that locked-in price of saving the $30 a month once they raise the price. This is prime time. You don't get better than this. This is just, it's an amazing time. It's an amazing deal.
Yeah, so if you say you're at another platform right now, or you're thinking about getting into building your own website and maybe doing some email marketing autoresponders and chatbots and all that kind of stuff, webinars, e-learning courses, you can pretty much, anything you really want to do, you can find a way to do it inside Builderall. One platform and all the tools integrate with one another. But what Cindy's talking about is that funnel club. What, did you mention it's going to cost the numbers that I can't say, $199?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did mention that after that October 1st strikes, it's $199. So you get in now, you get that dollar deal. You get grandfathered into that too. And not just the current funnels that they have, but the explosion of funnels that they're going to add as of October 1st and then continuing through the end of the year. They plan on having accumulation of over 500 funnels. Over 500 funnels that you're going to get basically for free. It's
Yeah.
just,
Well, you are getting them
it
for
blows
free
my mind.
because you don't have to pay the $199 if you get in.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the deadline. All right, guys, it's September 30th, 2020 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know what that means, ask what time it is in Philadelphia or New York City. 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 30th. If you get in now, you get and you can just get in on the premium plan for the $1. That's the cool part. And then on the second month, it'll roll over into the $69.90 a month. And you're grandfathered with that price for life. But the thing is, get in now so you save $200 off the bat. And then I want to kind of make this short here. At the end of the year, there's word that Builderall will most likely be going up to $99 or $99.90, one or the other. And so that's a $30 increase, which is worth way more than that as it is. And so think about that. You're grandfathered in at the $69.90 price per month when anybody else comes in, maybe whenever they change that price in January, February, whatever it's going to be. That saves you $30. That's $360 a year you're going to be saving. And the cool thing is, I just can't, it's mind-boggling to me. You can try it for $1 for 30 days and check out all the new stuff that we're going to get. So, Cindy, there's going to be a webinar. Do you know what time the webinar is on October 1st?
Yes, it's Thursday, October 1st, and it's 1 p.m. Again, that's Eastern Standard Time, so New York time. And they plan on going for 2 hours, I believe. I think it's a 1 hour, but our CEO, Eric, is an amazing guy, but he does like to go into detail with some things, so he's going to be showing the tools. And there's over 40 tools, so there's going to be a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is if you come in now, you're automatically affiliate. And I don't want to break down the prices. You could check out one of the other videos. We'll get into that more as we get closer again. But the webinar will be showcasing all the new things that you're getting. And guys, guess what? I want to give you guys a sneak peek of something. It's really cool. And
yeah, this is exciting. This is like amazing exciting. This
So
one
I'm gonna-
tool, this one tool pays for the price of admission throughout the year.
Yeah, I'll do something over the weekend, and Cindy and I will do another live. So definitely subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified, and I'll see if I can get permission to show this whole tape. This is a clip that we had earlier today, and I'm just going to play maybe a minute, and then you guys can get an idea. It's called the Cheetah Funnel Builder. If you don't know what that is, it's basically building a blueprint, kind of like, have you guys ever heard of Funnelytics, a company like that, and it builds a blueprint of your whole sales funnel? Well, Builderall had one before, but this is a new massive overhaul version for the new Cheetah website sales funnel builder. And it integrates right in. You can build your whole blueprint, and I'm just going to show you a little clip. You ready for this, Cindy?
I am ready. I can't wait. I love it. It's my favorite new thing. I mean, there's been so many new things and improvements, but this is magical.
All right, I'm going to roll the tape.
And then roll the lists. You have to do this just one time. Once you load, it's going to be on your cache, so you don't have to do it again, and boom. And then I'm going to have a campaign here. Right. What you do, save automation. You are good to go, and you have an automation here. All right. Right click again. Listen. Yeah, you have the automation done. Now you can do that on the whole funnel, in all pages, in all campaigns, and everything. Okay, cool. Now, so far so good. Listen, I'm just showing you guys. Later we're gonna have a full tutorial to explain every single piece of this thing, how that works. But you can create the whole funnel here, and like you can create the pages, you can create the forms, you can create the email marketing campaigns, you can create the tags, you can create the action for the tags and everything, checkouts and everything. All right. So for example, the webinar here, I already have the URL webinar.
All right, guys. I'm not going to go any further, but you know, this thing is worth a lot of money per month to get the system. And I'm not sure if you guys fully can grasp what's happening here. So what he just showed you, you can build all your pages out, all the paths, all the forms. You can tag everything. So what he was demonstrating here is actually the webinar. He's building the whole webinar funnel that Eric Salgado is going to present on Thursday on October 1st. And he can put tags on it. Those tags, how long did this person watch the video? Did they get to the minute mark? Did they get to the 10-minute mark? Did they get to the 1 hour mark? And you can tag anything you want. And if they got to that particular tag, that obviously puts a tag on that particular person. So we can put them on a completely separate email campaign because you can see that a person really was engaged throughout the whole webinar. Now, you can also do a complete email, your whole automated email autoresponders right in here, a whole email campaign where you can actually have things trigger right in this funnel builder here. It'll trigger an action by whoever's watching, will trigger what email they will get. And it's all connected, and all you have to do is push a button and it's generating this whole thing into your back office. You can right click, you saw some of the squares, you can right click on them, edit them right there inside the funnel builder. Hit save, it's done.
That's what's so amazing. I mean, it's like you mentioned Funneletics, which is very similar to the first part of what you're talking about, which is that creating the architecture, the framework, making the blueprint, however you want to phrase that. But this has the magic of once you have it built, it builds itself essentially. And it connects all the dots for you. So I mean, you don't need any coding experience to use Builderall in the first place, but this just takes out so much more of that technical challenge that some people have, especially people like me, because that's the part that I always kind of stumble upon is, okay, making sure everything's connected correctly and working correctly, and Builder just takes all that away. Builderall takes it all away. Makes everything work seamlessly and easy.
Absolutely. Let's play. I'm just kind of sorry, I'm looking away here. I'm going to queue up this other cool thing. Let's see if I can grab it. All right, here we go. Let's play this clip. And this time, okay, yeah, let's just play it. Here we go. Have fun.
Save and generate the website. You're going to see those buttons here. For example, on those buttons, you're going to be able to do some math and see how this thing is actually going to work for you, right? So for example, here, from the webinar here, I'm going to invest $1,000 in traffic and I'm going to pay $1 per lead, per click, okay? So the webinar registration to the webinar indoctrination, I'm going to have 80% convergence. For example, it's just like a simulation, right? So you know you're going to have 800 people subscribing. For the indoctrination to the broadcast, the average is 20% of people who subscribe. So 20% of people who subscribe is going to be 160 people. From the webinar broadcast to the checkouts, the average is 20% sales on the webinar. So we're going to sell for 20% people, 32. From the checkout page to the office, which is people who actually paid, 100% people who went to checkout is going to buy. The value is going to be $199. I'm going to have 32 sales. Here I have my numbers. This funnel, I'm going to have, if everything works like this, $6,000, right? So now you know that you pay $125 per lead, actual lead. You are paying $31 per client, per customer, right? Your profits per lead is $7. Your profits per client is $199. You have this 4.3 ROI, right? So you have all the numbers here. Now you can save this.
I'm gonna bring Cindy back in here, voice in here. So Cindy, your mic's hot.
Okay.
Do you see what's happening here? He's simulating what his sales would be so he can do his advertising numbers and see if it all kind of works out. And what's cool about this is just a simulation. What happens when the webinar goes live? The real numbers go in there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It even does the math for you. This is amazing.
So this is pretty
it's
cool.
blowing my mind. It really just, it's blowing my mind. So Chris, I mean, you're giving us and we're showing the what it is. Tell us why we need this.
Well, I mean, it's complete automation. It's hard when you're building a complex sales funnel. It can be very difficult, especially for someone newer like me into affiliate marketing and things like that. It can be. And now Cindy and I are getting ready to do some webinars for our team. And I think having something like this, I can build a webinar. So I have people sign up. Yay, they get to see my webinar. But now I'm getting all these analytics underneath it. I get to have triggers. I get to put people in, we'll have tags depending on what action they took or the length of time that they stayed to watch my webinar. So there's different ways to, even on a sales funnel, what button did they push? How long did they stay on a page? You could do that, all that kind of stuff in here. And just having the analytics behind the blueprint will help you build something very strong. And then you'll be able to see the numbers. If people aren't interacting in a certain place, you may have to make some tweaks with that particular part in that funnel. So yeah, it's going to be very useful. It's like go ahead, Cindy.
Sorry. But it makes me think, it reminds me of like the heat map on a website, so that when you have a webinar, you know where people are interacting and where they're not, so you can make improvements based on that information, which is huge.
And yes. And I also think, what was that thing when I was a kid? I'm older than you, but was it called Mousetrap or something? And a little ball went down and it triggered something else. Does anybody remember that?
I think
it was
it
like
might
a
have
little
been
marble.
called that.
It was a marble that went down and it went around this whole little whirly maze, and then it would fall off something and then hit a lever and pop something up. So every time that little ball hit something, it would just keep going. But it would hit something, trigger something, and something else would happen. That's kind of what it reminds me of, if that makes any sense. Or if you
Yeah, it
want to
does.
get
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
Chain reaction is what I think of.
Yeah. So, and to know what your potential client or your visitor or your clients are actually doing and be able to capture that and tag them. And not only that, Builderall already has a pretty good CRM tool built right into that we use right now, and having these tags automatically go in to the CRM and be able to trigger things in the email autoresponders is going to be really, really cool. I mean, you're taking something that, to build something like this, a funnel like this, you could charge probably $1,000 to $2,000 if you're a novice, and all the way up to a $10,000 sales funnel project, or even a $100,000 sale. I mean, you could build anything you want without a whole lot of experience. It's just like putting a puzzle together. It's right there in front of you.
Very true. Yeah, it's very true. And like you said, those numbers, I mean, from being a novice, it almost takes away that title of being a novice, because you just leaped and bound across the river to a different level without the experience. I don't know how else to say it.
I know.
You're just putting yourself so far ahead as an agency because you have this tool.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, I mean, technology is crazy. It can get in the way of people who work so hard, maybe went to 4, maybe even 6 years of college to learn how to do all kinds of coding and things like that. And I'm not saying that that's going away or anything. Those things are very important. And developers, designers, programmers, I mean, that's who makes systems like this. And they're getting much with phone apps and everything like that. I mean, there's all kinds of amazing things. But with this particular tool inside Builderall, it really, the average person can build out something spectacular, and with very little effort, just a little couple tutorials, maybe more than a couple tutorials, but could understand the whole process of what a sales funnel actually is and what you can actually do with it. So, and to increase your sales. And this could be good for even something like Cindy and I talk about, Linda, a beautician that we know. This is a perfect example of something, maybe not this extensive, but this could really help grow her business.
Well, that's the other great thing about Builderall that I like to tell people, especially people that think I don't need 40 tools. It's just too much. I don't need it all. But the wonderful part about this is that you're not paying for 40 tools. The subscription price that they're charging is so economical that the value just goes through the roof. So even if you only start out maybe as a small business with website and Mailing Boss are the two most popular things, just starting out with those two things is worth the value. And then maybe you add the booking app in for, I know Linda did that, and we've had several other people do that, where they add multiple calendars in, especially, again, Linda, I think she did 8 because she had 8 different stylists that each had their own calendar. And they all integrated, and she was able to do checkout. And that's where most people don't realize that you spend, as a small business, you spend so much time saying, okay, I need a website. Let me just get a website. And then you realize you need something else. And you go and you do the research of trying to figure out, what program do I want? And will it work with the one I already have? And then there's another cost to it. And you started out with a website, and then after just a couple of years, you end up having 7 or 8 different tools that you're paying 7 or 8 different subscriptions on, and it was a lot of time just to make them all to work together. And then you're logging into 7 or 8 different places to get the information that they're supposed to be giving you. Builderall take that time and that energy and the money, the savings is just huge on a small business, because we've both been there. And many of our clients, when you're a small business, you wear many hats. And when you have to spend that much time on marketing, that's when a lot of times small businesses don't do as much marketing, because they don't have the time to do it, because it's so time consuming when you go that route. Builderall's taking that away too, by streamlining everything, making everything integrated, taking away a lot of the learning curve.
Very true. And you don't just need all these tools. I mean, yeah, maybe you'll never need the webinar tool. Maybe you'll never build an e-learning course. But then again, you have it there to grow into. As you see, as your business grows, you have room to grow a lot inside Builderall.
Exactly. You're giving yourself that opportunity. And in today's digital economy, we are constantly, every year, especially this year, relying more and more on the internet to get our customers, to keep our customers, to maintain that revenue from them, because of various reasons. And it just allows you longer reach, It allows you better relationships, and it's even, yeah, you may not use every tool. There's not many people that I can't think of one person that would say, I use every single tool in Builderall. But the opportunity that it's there for you, ready in the wings, you know, it's batters up when you're ready. It's right there waiting for you, and you don't have to think about it, and it's already integrated. And also, this is, I mean, we've had Robert was great because he didn't, you know, he came in with his plan. He knew what he wanted to do. And then once he got in there and started building his plan, then it like triggered his creativity, and it triggered ideas because he knew he had those tools and they were right there at his fingertips. So it helped him realize how easy it was for him to expand.
And Robert's a real estate agent, and you think about whatever business that you're in, whatever niche that you're in. Maybe you're home. It's been a tough year for everybody, like Cindy mentioned, and it's probably going to continue. And it's actually when we say hopefully they'll get back to normal, but not to be a defeatist here, they're not going to be normal. There's going to be a new normal. I know that's cliche, but that's the way it's going to be, because people are going to be working from home. A lot of these offices are realizing that it's actually cheaper to have their employees work from home, and liability just for that alone. But think about what business you're in. I mean, even if you had Linda was a beautician with 8 hairstylists, and just having that calendar app, she was spending $75 from a third party calendar. It was a booking scheduler, right? Cindy, was like $75 a month.
It was, yeah. Exactly. It was more than what she's paying for Builderall for everything, which she was paying for that one tool.
Right. So now, and then, when the booking app came, she was ecstatic because she could do all those things, and actually, as of October 1st, she'll be able to take payments right through her calendar app. So her stylist can handle their own calendar inside this one app and get paid in advance when people book a time with each individual stylist. I mean, that's insane. And guess how much it costs extra?
It absolutely is.
How much does it cost extra?
Nothing.
That's right.
It's included. It's included. Everything is included.
And that's a cool thing. Now, I came in at $49.90 a month about a year and a half ago. So Cindy's at $69.90. So I was grandfathered in at $49.90, and that's the cool thing about it. Because back then there was, I think it was like 28 tools or 30 tools at the time, and now it's gone up to over 40 tools. And no upsells. And that's the beauty of Builderall. It's like they're there for the big guy. They have the tools for the big guy, the big person, I should say. And they also are there for the little guy, like me, with a small business, a very small business.
Very, very true.
And
that's always their mentality, is to make sure they're on both ends of the spectrum. Whether you're a beginner with no experience, you can come in and do this, or if you have 30 or 40 years of experience and all that tenure of being a digital marketer, you have all the tools that you could wish for too. So it's both ends of the spectrum, and that's I know I get like giddy because I get so excited, but it is amazing when you really think about how one platform can really be all in one, a complete system that you don't need to go outside that. It's, yeah, I'll say it again, it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And you can use this platform for all kinds of, any type of business that you're in. There's a use for the tools, especially the main tools, booking calendar app, obviously the website sales funnel builder, the email autoresponders, that's a no-brainer. But you also have the chatbot tools, which include Facebook chatbot messenger tool. That's the big one. And then you have, if you didn't want to deal with Facebook, that's fine too. Maybe your clients, it's not your clientele. So you could have a site bot right on there, which is like, you've seen those where they, how can I help you? And then you have to push on a button, you know, or how are you doing today? Good, bad, whatever. And then it guides you to where you want them to go.
That's the way people are interacting with clients now, because especially now we are all hours, you know, it doesn't matter, time zones are taken out of it. You know, you could be on your couch at 3 in the morning, or you could be up at 6 in the morning, or you could be there at 2 in the afternoon. And you basically, with that chat bot, you can basically, what would equate to answering the telephone at your office 24/7 now. So you've just hired a receptionist by having a chat bot.
That's right. And Cindy, think about this too. You can actually pre-qualify people through a chat bot.
Very true.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool too. And then I want to mention this, that we talked about the site bot. So you have the Facebook Messenger chat bot, you have the site bot, and guess what? They just have another bot, chat bot that came out that can be used as a live help desk. So it's a live chat on that you can embed right on your website and have, if you want to, have live conversations with people on your website. And guess what? That came, a couple months ago. So
yeah, that's
we
pretty
have
new.
more stuff coming on October 1st. So we just got the calendar booking scheduler app that integrates with Google Calendar, and it will integrate with Zoom right around the 1st of October in that area. Just wait, basically just waiting on Zoom to approve whatever that API keys and all that junk. So once Zoom approves that, boom, it goes in. And that's huge. That's huge. Just that alone is huge. But that came before the launch. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So coming in for $1, you're getting the best of both worlds for coming in at $1 for 30 days. And I shouldn't say trial, because it's not a trial. It's $1 for your first month using Builderall as a premium plan user, like Cindy said earlier, and you get everything, and you can use it. You can connect your domain. You can have your unlimited list, emailing list.
Hold on there, Chris. You said you can connect a domain. You can connect 15 domains.
Yep.
I mean, that's astronomical. Most people aren't going to have that, but you know, some affiliate marketers and agencies will be able to use that, and that's gigantic in itself too. And then unlimited subdomains is another thing that you get. So don't forget those unlimited leads, unlimited, I can't say unlimited space, but I don't know anybody that's actually used all their 10 gigabytes of space, even if you have videos hosting and your magazine and your websites, and you still like have so much room to grow.
Yeah.
Another tool. Digital magazine, another tool.
Yeah, that's right. Digital magazine is a fantastic tool, very underrated. And we're going to show all this stuff one at a time, especially when the launch comes. Right now, what we're trying to do is give you guys an opportunity to get in for that $1 for the next 30 days. That's the key, because you're going to grandfather into the price and you're going to save yourself right off the bat. Even if you know, you're going to just save $199. And so if you're going to see everything. If you don't like it at that point, you know, you just cancel before your 30 days are up, and Builderall will give you your $1 back. So, I mean, that's pretty confident.
Yeah, you can even get your $1 back. But one of the other things, I mean, yes, the $1 deal, incredible, amazing. Use the links in either of our descriptions. But part of the thing about us is you're getting that help. You're getting that live interaction when you need it, whether it's to, maybe you do need help with a tool or a little creativity or a business idea that you just want to brainstorm. We're here for you. We have our calendars that you can schedule, both of us or individually, as well as our mentor who has been with Builderall since day one. She absolutely knows everything. am just to be here for you and make sure that you not only get started, but you stay on the path that you want to be on, that you're using the tools that you want to be using and growing with it. And if we need to be cheerleaders, motivators, teachers, trainers, you know, we're here. But Builderall itself, in addition to that, also has a vast array of training available, video training and live training. But the difference with our team is that we got your back. We're here.
Yeah, that's
so when
right.
you send an email, you're getting an answer.
Yeah, Cindy brings up a great point. Our leads on either one of our teams, which all come to a point because they all come together at a certain point. Besides all the bonuses and everything, all that stuff is great. You get thousands of dollars worth of bonuses, email swipes, all that stuff. You get even all your pre-made social media stuff for a couple years if you wanted to in advance. It's already made for you. So by coming to our team. But the thing with us, it's about interaction. We're easy to get a hold of. We have office hours on Mondays on a Zoom call at 9 o'clock Eastern time every Monday night. Any of our leads can just pop in and ask us a question without scheduling an appointment. And then we also do Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So those are our office hours right now. And we'll stay, right now it's an hour. As things grow and there's going to be a lot of questions coming up with all the new stuff that's coming, we can extend those hours and actually add more days. But yes, we work weekends. That's the nature of this business. But that's what we're here for. There's plenty of live training. There's plenty of resources here, but we really want you to save a lot of money. And if you add it all up in a year's time, when the price goes up, you would have saved at least in 13, 14 months, you would have saved $559 in savings if you come in at $1. I mean, what a deal is that? I mean, that's crazy.
And yeah, it is important, that dollar, again, we'll say it. You got to do it before that last minute of September 30th. You got to get in. That's the key to get that extra savings, is to do this before the end of the month, because October 1st, the pricing structure changes. And we want to make sure that we are helping you right now by saving money. That's the very first step, is we know how important that is. And we want you to save every dollar you can save, regardless of how it affects us. We want you to save.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm going to, before we close this out in the next couple minutes here, I'm just going to show my screen. Just 1 second, guys. I'm just typing a message here. I'm going to show some of the tools that you already get. We don't know all the tools that are coming. Eric Salgado, the CEO of Builderall, always has surprises when things, there's always. And he'll pull something out of his pocket and just wow us. But this cheetah funnel builder, this is a lot more than I expected. So when I saw this morning, we were like basically on the floor, like, are you kidding me? But let me type this here. Cindy, do you want to talk about some of the tools, some of the most popular tools in Builderall right now?
Oh yeah, so there's plenty of tools. Obviously, the 40, we have these new tools, which the big kahuna obviously is that funnel builder. But we also have, of course, the digital magazine. This is a magazine that you actually flip the pages. We have a blog. We have super checkout. We have video hosting. We have mock-up studio, CRM. We have, of course, the autoresponder. We have the, what else do we have? Oh my gosh.
Okay, here, I'm gonna flip screens, okay? Cindy, hang on, your audio is gonna cut off in a second here.
Yeah, text messaging, another big one.
Hold on. All right, Cindy, I brought your audio back, and I'm just gonna run through the screen here. So not only do you have all kinds of training, local business website agency course, Facebook course, top affiliate training if you want to get into affiliate marketing, and then you have, if you become an affiliate, which you can only do by being in the funnel club, which costs $199 at October 1st. But if you come in now to the premium plan, you're automatically an affiliate. There's also, well, you have the certified partners. If you needed some help, you can actually enlist them to build something that might be over your skill level if you want. We have some extra stuff here, and then all the meetings.
I'm going to stop you right there, Chris, because one of the other things on that path is our marketplace that's coming, which is going to be a huge opportunity too, not only for people that are the designers and building, that they can build something. Like, we're going to have a lot of funnel. We're going to have a lot of templates and chat bots and message bots. We're going to have templates. But like, let's say you have a specialty that you do, maybe one for a chiropractor, then I'm just saying, or you need one for a chiropractor, that's where you go to the marketplace. You can either buy or sell there. And it's a pure Builderall community. So, you know, it's somebody in Builderall that's building it, using it. It's all integrated. A quick transfer to your account and you have it.
All right, so I see what you're saying. So you're basically saying you can, that's more than what they're going to sell in the marketplace. Were you saying that they were going to build you could buy a funnel from somebody with the chiropractor?
That's one thing, yeah. Like if you are a builder and you want to use these tools to sell, like you could always go to Fiverr and stuff and try to sell your stuff, but you have a community right here that is a direct market for things that you could build here and sell here if you want to. Or if you sell them to clients, you have resources that you don't need to build them. You have the tools and you can, you know, bring them into your account. But there's a lot of other things that are going to be on the marketplace as well.
Yeah, the marketplace, there really won't be a whole lot of the funnel stuff. There'll be more things like opportunities. So if you can be in the marketplace if you built your whole program out in Builderall. It's Builderall's marketplace. You can't just bring in another affiliate funnel from another company inside it and put it in our marketplace. Not going to happen. Everything has to be built inside Builderall. So what will happen with that is if you have a whole e-learning course or something like that on marketing that you were selling, you'll have that opportunity not only to buy that for yourself to learn, but there's probably an affiliate opportunity connected with it where you can sell that for that particular marketer. And that's the beauty of it too. Like, say you came in and you were Linda the beautician who's creating a webinar at this point, and well, not a webinar, excuse me, an e-learning course. That would be a perfect example of putting something like that in where other people could sell that and make whatever, 20%, 50%, 60% on selling that particular product. So the marketplace is really cool. But I want to show some of the other tools here that you normally get. We talked about the Builder. We talked about Mailing Boss, which is the email autoresponder booking app. Professional emails, you don't have to pay for that anymore. So if you want Cindy at cindybranson.com, that's considered a professional email because you can't really be emailing with your Gmail account when it comes to professional things. Google doesn't like that. Yahoo doesn't like that.
Another thing that's included, SSL, don't forget, because that's not going to be on this list, but that's another thing that a lot of people pay extra for. It's included, SSL.
Yeah, SSL is that, if you look right up here, the little lock up there, and it's a secure site, which can cost you anywhere from $9 to $20 a year from other providers. Just real quick, Cindy, I want to just run through it. You're going to have a new e-commerce. Okay. We have an e-commerce right now, but you're going to have a new whole storefront. And guess what, guys? Unlimited products. Unlimited products that you can put in to the new e-commerce store that's coming. And that comes on October 1st with the big launch. Oh, browser notification apps. That's those little pop-ups. So you can send pop-ups or SMS messaging. There's texting here. We talked about the webinar builder. Cindy talked about, and she's next time we're on, maybe we should show that magazine that you built, Cindy, the magazine with the magazine builder. Right?
Yeah, I absolutely will show you what I built, but really quick, because I know you're trying to run through this, but there's actually magazines there ready for you to use for lead generators that all you have to do is connect to them and they're ready for you to use. Oh, see, now you're not flipping through it.
What? Oh, I thought you wanted me to go here.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
just want to
Oh, my bad.
say a sentence.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
But there you
templates
go.
already.
Not only do you have the templates, like if you want to do a real estate magazine, but you actually have done, completed, fully ready to rock magazines that you can say, hey, use them as a lead generator for your website. Get this free ebook, get this free digital magazine for an exchange of your email.
Yep, that's correct. And that is a very cool tool, very underrated. And what made this extra special for me is that you can, hold on, you can actually embed, whoops, you can actually embed a video inside the pages. And that just, I think that just brings it over the top. You can actually have your super checkout. Can't you iframe a super checkout right on one of the magazine pages?
Yes, you can. You can have your calendar app right there so that you can say, hey, book an appointment with me, a consultation or whatever. Everything's clickable, iframeable. You can pretty much almost do anything in the magazine to keep it interactive. So
I'm gonna go.
I could actually do
Hold
a whole
on,
webinar just
Cindy.
on that magazine.
When I cut pages, you get cut off. Sorry about that. So cut you
That's
off for
okay.
a second. All right, I'm gonna run
just
through them
real
again.
quick.
Oops.
I know,
Go ahead.
we're already at 50 minutes, but that magazine, I'm going to do a full webinar just on that because the potential there, the opportunity there, the value there, there's so much to talk about and show off with just that one feature.
No doubt about that. All right, let's get back to it. Chatbot Builder, that's the new one, which can be, well, maybe it's not that one, but one of them can be used as like a help desk, website bot, video hosting. You can now host your videos. This is pretty new, just came about a couple weeks ago. So you can host your videos right on Builderall and nobody will click on that logo to go off your page when they click on YouTube and take off. Pretty extensive CRM. You have to learn how to use it, but it's really cool. Very cool. Cindy talked about the click map or the heat map. Shows you where people are clicking on your website or sales funnel, so you can make adjustments to that if they're clicking in the wrong places that, where you don't want them to click. Social proof pop-up, that's the pop-up. Briefly, tell us, Cindy, what's that about?
Oh, so that's great. So like maybe you're doing a webinar or on your website you can do, and say somebody, you have the little pop-ups that say, Claudia from New Amsterdam just purchased the premium plan, or Jack from California just purchased the starter plan, and just kind of showing that there's a little, it creates more urgency for somebody that's watching to see other people buying it. So that's why it's social proof.
Yeah, social proof is very good. It's a psychological thing. And like Cindy's talking about, it's just like you see there's a panic all of a sudden. Oh my gosh, I have to get this. All these people are buying it now, and you have the little timer going on the bottom of, order now, and the timer's clicking down, people are popping up. It generates psychologically, it's like, I got to get this. So very cool tool. SMS messaging we talked about.
Conversions.
Say it again?
Yes. I said it really increases your conversions.
Sure does. SMS messaging, Mockup Studio, Cindy talked about that. And we'll dig into all these one at a time. So we're not going to do a 5-hour show here. So that's the original Builderall Canvas. The original Builderall Canvas builder. That's being replaced with this new one that we kind of just gave you a sneak peek of. That's the Messenger Chatbot. Funnel Club, which is coming, Builderall Directory, script generator, write a script, get headlines for your avatar that you build or for your perfect customer. That's what an avatar is. The SEO report,
and
great tool.
That's huge. We need to touch on that for just 1 minute, Chris, because that script generator, the copywriting is a huge value, and it can cost a lot of money, or either out of your pocket or money that you don't make if you don't create good headlines or good email follow-ups and so forth. So what that does is it asks you questions, and then it actually creates the script for you. So you can use it for emails, for videos. It's an amazing tool that can really, it does take a little bit of time. You got to ask a lot, you got to answer a lot of questions, but it makes that avatar for you of who your client is, who you're targeting, and then it creates the copy for you. And then you can just tweak it if you feel the need to, but that it's one of those tools that tool alone is worth the price.
That's for sure, Cindy, and it can build headlines too, and it can help you with writing your email copy as your email swipes as well. Video wrapper, very cool tool, great for social media. Instead of having a little video up there of something on your business page, you can actually wrap it top and bottom, layer it with things, and draw more attention to that particular video on your social media post. Instagram autoresponder, social auto post app, video funnel builder. I'm not really familiar with that one, to be honest with you guys. The app builder, you can build phone apps here. No. Is it going to be the most sophisticated app builder? No, but it's going to build a pretty good app, that's for sure. Oh, hey guys, if you're a WordPress user, remind me, Cindy, I'm going to come back to us on the boxes. We'll get to the WordPress thing. Presentation Studio, that's going to legacy, so that's not going to be here. Manager is just a tool for your domain names, Telegram integration, and you can pretty much integrate anything, WhatsApp and all that kind of stuff. Floating videos, the transparent ones, and this is just a lot of builder stuff. You can have a virtual assistant connected to your account. This is in legacy, the roulette, and I should clean my back office up here. And these are some of the things, and the share locker, which is a really cool tool that's going to be enhanced. I'm going to bring us back, Cindy. So we're going to talk about WordPress, but the share locker is a really cool tool. I know we touched on it. Cindy touched on it on the last video. It's kind of, you offer something for somebody. They give you the name, email, or phone number, whatever you want, and then you offer them basically a prize or a gift or a coupon. The only way they can get to that is if they hit the share button to one of their social media platforms, their own personal social media. They share it to their friends, this offer, the door opens up, they can download their ebook, get their coupon or something like that. So that's cool. Cindy, I want you to tell us, for all those WordPress users that we know out there, it's time.
Yeah, it's it's so simple to bring WordPress over the existing sites now, and the complexity of WordPress has gotten out of hand because with all their plugins, the chief complaint is that there's a plugin and then something else stops working, and it's a constant flow of plugins with them. So I've heard of websites that have 30 plugins on them. So you can eliminate that by bringing them over, and it's so simple. It really is 3 steps. 3 clicks can bring a WordPress into Builderall, or a blog. You can do the blogs too, bring them in. Now, personally, I like our blog better. I think it's much more aesthetic and just prettier, but you can take an existing WordPress blog as well and just bring it into Builderall, into the blog, and have it look the same.
Very true. So, and then Cindy brought up a great one. I don't even, because the blog is not, it's inside the website builder, so we don't get to see the blog for that here. Same thing with super one-click checkout. It's all right here, one-click checkout. So, but what Cindy was talking about too, I used to use WordPress, and just, you guys know, this was years ago, and I wasn't a big WordPress user, but just the updates alone. You update one thing or your core, and then all the plugins get all screwed up. and then you got to sit there and try to fix everything. So that's a huge thing. You guys know, you guys know the security issues with WordPress sites. Y'all know if you're using WordPress, guys, try it for $1, 30 days. Click on one of the links in our channel in the description. Come on over, try it out for a whole month. Bring in just, I wouldn't even bring in my WordPress site. I would probably rebuild it because it's going to be lightning fast with the Cheetah Builder. And I'm going to tell you what, Cindy, this is what I should do. I should do tomorrow or Sunday, whatever we do in our next live, we should see if we can do the full version of this Cheetah Funnel Builder. So I can show these guys a little bit more than a sneak peak. And it's about 10-minute long video.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then how about we do this?
That would be very cool.
What do you think about this? Why before the launch, why don't we do a speed test on
another tool that we didn't mention?
No, well, we don't have that. We don't have that tool. So the speed test is just.
Right. I'm sorry. We just always rank at the top.
We do. There's no other website that loads faster than the Cheetah Builder right now on mobile and desktop. And guess what? They're going to have some. If you need a funnel built or a lead capture page built, this is just what the little birdie told me. But there's going to be something called, I believe it's going to be called Cheetah Turbo.
Wow, you just gave
Guaranteed.
me a secret. I never heard that. I haven't heard that yet.
Now, hey, guys, I'm not an employee of Builderall, so I get a little birdies coming at me sometimes, and I don't know when it's coming out. Maybe it's not coming out on the launch date, but I'm hearing there's going to be these lead capture pages that are just like, bam, put some information in and go, you're done. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be called Cheetah Turbo, and my understanding that on any speed test, it will hit 100 score on mobile and desktop.
Wow.
That's what the birdie told me. I want to see it first, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
that is really cool. And go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Because we're not talking about, a 50-page funnel here. This is a lead capture page. Boom, simple stuff. When a person that sees a great deal, they got to build a lead capture site right away in a matter of a half an hour, 15 minutes, and that's what it's meant for. So it's a very cool thing. But can I finish what I was saying about speed test? What I'm thinking of doing, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to do a live demonstration of how fast Builderall is compared to I don't even want to say they're competitors, because they aren't competitors, because Builderall is just your true all-in-one digital marketing platform, all built into one little world for you.
Yeah, it's to mention one of my favorite movies, it's in a league of its own.
Yeah,
it really is. And one of the things I was going to cut you off to say was about the speed tests and just about this technology. When Builderall, they've been 3 years now in the making, and you came in, I think close to 2 years ago, and I've been in a little under a year using the tools. And the thing that I've learned and seen with them is they don't take what's already out there. They make sure they're starting with the freshest and modernest technology for today. And that's one of the things that's elevating them with these speed tests and with this technology that you're not seeing anywhere else, because, think like WordPress, it's ancient. I mean, it really is, the technology behind it. So that's one of those things that I admire about them, is that they're not relying on what's existing. They're always looking for the up and coming, the best innovative thing out there to make sure that it's sustainable and it's going to continue to get better.
Yeah, what Builderall has basically done, they do groundbreaking things. They're leaders in the industry at this point. When they started, there was a lot of bugs and 3 years ago and all that stuff, and that's what we talked about in another video the Builderall 4.0 launch is about quality. It's about the bugs are gone. We're taking everything out of beta, all the stuff that's been here for the last 3 years. It's all out of beta. It's all working. It's solid. It's good. If you used Builderall 3 years ago and you didn't like it, I'm telling you, it's completely different. It's completely different. Try it. That's why we have these links in our description so you guys can benefit right now and get in and save a ton of money. And me and Cindy have talked about this. There's the contest. There's a whole month contest for $165,000 worth of prizes. 40 people are going to win prizes. So for us, maybe we don't want to hold back. We want you to get in now and save money, not wait till after October 1st, where we can get points if we sell a premium plan and to be involved in the contest. We want you guys to get in now. So that's a thing.
Do.
I want to get back to my speed test.
Definitely do.
I want to get back to my speed test because I can never finish the sentence here. So I want to compare Builderall to all the other platforms out there. Why don't we do that? So WordPress has a lot of good stuff. Let's face it. WordPress is WordPress. They were the pioneer. I mean, they are. They it's an awesome tool. But like Cindy was saying, Cindy and I aren't programmers or anything like that or developers, so we don't know all the ins and outs of the servers and all that kind of stuff. But we know that when somebody opens a website on mobile and it takes 2, 3, 4 seconds, you're going to lose that person. It's a fast-paced world out there, and your clients have no patience, or your potential clients have no patience. They're gone. So if your site's chugging along or they click on a page and it takes a while, it's spinning, that's not going to help. So a speed test will be good to compare it. All these other programs are good in their own way. And I'm never going to say anything bad about these other companies, but we'll do a speed test with Builderall, with ClickFunnels, with Kartra, with the new launch of, what is it, Groove Funnels, which they're a good company too. What's going to happen with them though, they're like 3 years behind. They're where Builderall was 3 years ago, right? I can say that. So they're going to go through their growing pains as well, but they got a real nice system. I'm not going to lie about that. But I want to talk about speed and quality and all the tools collectively. Let's put them to. Oh, and did I mention Kartra too? Yeah, Kartra's very good too. But unfortunately, they don't load as fast as Builderall. No one does, and I'm going to do it live.
Desktop and mobile, it is amazing. Every single time I've seen you test it or I've tested it myself, it blows me away because it's always in that 98, 99 numbers for the Builderall, and I've seen 15s and 16s on other sites.
Yeah, here I have two good questions here. I believe it's Hadel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Yeah, two questions. Will there be advancements on the e-commerce tool? Is that still for this year? Yes, 100%. By next week, by October 1st, you will have an e-commerce store in there that you'll be able to put unlimited products into it if you have the premium plan. You can have unlimited products. Things that will be coming, it might not be until November, would be possibly a whole shipping system and tax, because they're very complicated if you're shipping all around the world and all that stuff. But you'll have the resources to do that manually, but we're hoping to put it together or Builderall's hoping to put it together by the end of the year, of this year, to have a complete system with all the taxes and all the shipping calculations built right in for you. And another question.
Huge feature.
Yeah, so it's going to be completely new. The e-commerce that we have now in Builderall, now we haven't seen the new e-commerce coming for Builderall 4.0. What we do have is we can build an e-commerce. We have two things. We have a super checkout but that's to buy one thing. You won't be able to have upsells, or you can do an upsell and you can have a one-click upsell, but it's completely different than what we're going to get. We're actually going to get something very similar to Shopify, to be honest with you. And you'll be able to, if you have shirts, you sell a t-shirt, you'll be able to do sizes, color choices, the whole shebang. And the other question...
there won't be any fees.
Say that again?
Right? There won't be any fees. Like Shopify charges you a percentage. You're not going to have that with Builderall. You're going to have, of course, your merchant fees, but not an actual fee to Builderall for whatever amount you sell.
Right. And another question here, wouldn't there be confusion? Oh, that's a good question. Wouldn't there be confusion in the use between the BA Canvas and the Cheetah Funnel Builder? No, because the Builderall Canvas Builder was meant for their original Pixel Perfect website sales funnel builder. So it's kind of obsolete. The original Pixel Perfect website builder will be going into legacy at the end of the year because Cheetah's here, Cheetah's working, but that particular Pixel Perfect builder didn't work with Cheetah. So they went all out and have created the Cheetah Funnel Builder. It'll be completely separate. So when you go into your back office, at some point, that original Builderall Canvas Builder will be put in legacy. So you really won't be able to use it. And then once Pixel Perfect is finally gone completely, when everybody gets their websites off it and transfers them over to Cheetah, they'll probably just disappear altogether. But it's not going to, don't panic. If you have a website on Pixel Perfect.
Yeah. Current people on Pixel Perfect, there's no panic. It's not going away. They're not turning it off. But they don't want anybody to build anything new on Pixel Perfect because Cheetah is the way to go. I mean, that's why they brought out Cheetah. It was in beta test for the past year or 15 months, I think, purposefully to replace Pixel Perfect because it was a different technology. So instead of improving Pixel Perfect, they started over and create a whole new builder that's just phenomenally better. So.
Yeah, and I want to make this very clear. The reason Pixel Perfect, it's built, I guess, I don't know how to say this, old framework, and there's no way to really update it anymore with the browsers, with the Google browser, Bing, Yahoo. It just can't be supported anymore. It went as far as it could go. And Cheetah's built on a completely different framework, whole different server technology. I think it's CDN servers. And so it's very important. And basically, Pixel Perfect just can't be supported anymore. So down the road, those websites on Pixel Perfect have to be moved over. They're going to have to be. Or they're just going to be broken websites because they're just not going to be able to keep up. There's just no way.
Yeah, so. And what you mentioned about the CDN servers, that has to do with the speed test. And we're not going to get into that right now, but when Chris does his speed tests, we'll talk about that, why that is so important. What?
Do you know that? I don't know why. I just said it says CDN server. I don't know what it means.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
so there
cool.
you go. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it when you're doing speed tests.
Yeah, because some,
wow.
when we test some of the other websites, we test some of the other websites, you're going to have plenty of time as the test is just spinning and going. Yeah. I saw one other company come up with a 12 score on mobile. It was really, really bad. And okay, we've got somebody else here. What is the Instagram autoresponder? I use Instagram for my main source of traffic. Let's take a quick look. You mind if we do that, Cindy?
Not at all. It's one of the tools that I have not delved into just yet.
All right, hang on a second. Let me bring it up.
I believe I understand the concept, but I don't want to misquote anything, so I'm going to let you do that.
I have used it, but it was a long time ago, and we really don't I don't do much on my Instagram account. Let's take a look here. All right, I'm going to switch over.
I mean, if I can
Hang on,
definitely
Cindy.
get
Hang
an
on.
answer, I know
Cindy.
a resource that I can
Hang
have
on.
an answer probably within an hour.
Right.
But
Thank you. Hold on. All right. So I'll find out more about this and I'll get you a video on this. But the Instagram autoresponder is an automation tool to engage your Instagram followers on your social media post. Don't leave your followers waiting. So I believe it just triggers but a response. But let me see if we can simulate something here.
that is my understanding. So if somebody does a comment, that there's it's an automatic response so that the engagement can continue.
Yeah, so if there's a comment on my thing, enter replacement phrase. So it's definitely something to check out. Reply text, you can put in here, save data. To be honest with you, I want to confirm that we're keeping this, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea that it was even a possibility that it wasn't.
Well, I don't know because I don't really know much. I don't really know that much about it, and I really want to answer this question. So I'll do a little research, and I'll drop it in the comments. Let's bring it back, and let me see. So that was Vortex, and Hadel, you're welcome, and Vortex Doom. I mean, should I be scared?
That's quite a name.
Vortex Doom. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to, when we close out the show in a second, we're going to, or more than a second, but I'll find a video for you and drop it in the comments here for you. All right, Sydney, I want to close this out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, come on in, $1 for the next 30 days. The beauty of this thing, Builderall 4.0 is launching on October 1st. So you got to get in now to secure your price. Save $200 right off the bat. So if you go in as the premium plan right now, and you can do that with $1 right now, you can get in and not have to pay the extra $199 that you'll have to do to get the 400 plus funnels, done for you funnels in the funnel club. So it's very important to get in now, and the beauty of it is that you'll actually be able to test out almost through the whole month of October all the new stuff that you got. You're really going to get a good view of what Builderall is all about. So click on the link, whatever channel you're watching this on, click on the link in the description. Guys, reach out to us if you want a personal demo or something like that of the software. If you're still not sure if you want to go all in for $1, hey, I'll walk you through it for half an hour, guys. It's not a big deal, and I know Cindy will as well. So just reach out to us in the comments section. And one more question, Holly. Do you think that the announcement by Mr. Salgado, it was deleted. Okay, that's okay. I missed that one. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Oh, hold on. Okay, it'll probably help me a lot. That's cool. Okay. All right, Vortex, we'll take care of you, man. I won't forget. That's all I got to say. Guys, what time do you have to do to get grandfathered in so you don't have to pay the $199?
Oh, I just heard like 50 people yell September 30th by 11:59 Eastern time. Everybody knows it. That's
11:59 Eastern time, September 30th. That's the cutoff to get in. So guys, do it now. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, and that would probably help me a lot. Or we not keeping.
I mean, it's huge. Yeah, I mean,
hold on, Vortex. I won't know if I haven't heard anything that we're not keeping it. So the Instagram responder, so autoresponder. So I haven't heard that. I could find out for you probably tomorrow, and I'll drop that in the comments too for you.
I'm very confident, Chris, because I just saw new training material on Instagram today as it relates to Builderall. So it came from one of our top trainers that it was literally released hours before we started this, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But I'd be shocked if they didn't keep that or improve it.
That sounds great. Well, I'm gonna confirm that with the leaders of Builderall, and I'll get back to Vortex tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Cindy Branson. I'm sure she wants to thank you guys personally. Thank you. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for engaging. And guys, we'll see you on the inside. Cindy?
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Please do, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channels and ring the bell. We appreciate your support. We'd love to have you on our team. $1. That's all it takes. See you guys on the inside.